this is where it's like, we have to get partners who are willing to be enrolled. And what I mean by that is that like, you need to be able to, before the clothes are off, before you're licking up on each other or whatever, you know, have a conversation, have an honest conversation about what you're recognizing within yourself, and ask if they're willing to join you in the process of whatever it is you're wanting to experience more of, you know, of like, if it's wanting to have, if it's wanting to slow down, if it's just like coming out of a call like this, I would sit down with a partner and go, you know, I'm really realizing, and like, this is something that we practice in The Undoing. We talk about just like radical transparency, radical vulnerability. So you can start off by saying, I'm so afraid to have this conversation with you because I'm really afraid that you're going to judge me, or I'm afraid that I'm going to hurt your feelings, or this just feels awkward, or I'm really not good at these types of conversations. Start off by just like naming all the things that you're feeling that relate to it, right? And just let them know, if you're coming out of a call like this and you wanted to make some adjustments, just say, I'm realizing that sometimes I'm not super present and in tune with myself. And I don't know what to tell you, except that that's the truth of it, is like, it actually, like, my body is asking for something different. You know, like, I'm actually feeling like there's this desire in me for us to move slower, or for us to be more connected, or for us to shift things around, or for you to let me be the initiator, or, you know, any number of things. Like, feel for what the desire or the request is and bring it to them in a really like vulnerable, honest, transparent way, and see if they're willing to work with you on it. The other thing about this is that, you know, it's a super two-way street. So you can say to your partner, and guess what? Like, I want you to be able to tell me about what's going on for you. I want you to be able to communicate really freely to me what it is that like you really desire, or what would feel really good to you. And if they happen to be in conflict, then we can like work through that or figure that out. I mean, it's very rare that like two people will automatically necessarily like be turned on by the exact same things at the exact same moment, you know, like there is like a give and take and a reciprocity to this. So like opening the door and seeing, essentially you're kind of asking, like, can we start cultivating this kind of sexual relationship and sexual dynamics together? Are you open to that? Like, you know, would you support me in that? And I want to support you in that, and just see how that lands. The thing about this is like, feminine truth is a massive activator for the masculine. We don't want to claim the truth because like, we just want to keep him in this like little comfortable spot again, where it's like, he never has to feel anything bad, or he never has to like feel like he's being challenged in any way. But like, you standing in your truth and sharing really openly with a lot of love and making like a request or expressing a desire like that is going to be massively activating for him. And that doesn't mean that there might not be pushback. There might not be discomfort. He might not be like, what are you talking about? Do I suck in bed? Have you been faking orgasms? Do you hate having sex with me? Like, he could have all types of insecure stuff come up, and that's fine. That's great. Like, we want that to come up. We want to be able to navigate that. We want to be able to move through that. And we want to trust that if a partner is capable and willing and wants to, they're going to be able to move through that and land in a place where they can exist more in support of your feminine expression.